start.
All right, here we have today my very good friend, TikToker, podcast extraordinaire, content creator, stand-up comedian, no foreskin owner, Will
Whoa,
Gibb.
yep. Thank you, guys. Thanks for having me. This is awesome. I'm in the house I'm always in.
Mm-hmm.
Nice
But
to
now
be
we're
here.
just
The crossover, the
recording it.
mutual friends.
So Chachi's out and Wilski's in.
And welcome to the new pod. Bye, Pat.
This is it.
Can you imagine?
I know this
No,
is
that
the
would be
announcement.
crazy. We just got back from Mission Impossible and I just want to talk about
No,
it. Sorry.
please, can we?
That
Because
was
the-
fucking insane, cunt.
Fucking insane. And I think I don't want to repeat myself because I know I recorded something with Charlotte just raving about
Really? Mission
Tom Cruise.
Impossible.
But let's go again.
He's 62. Jack said that during the film. He goes, he's 62 years old. I went, bitch.
And you could tell when his face was flapping when he was holding
Yeah,
onto
but my
the plane.
face does that.
Yeah, true.
My face does that when I'm fucking walking down.
That's fair.
So, like,
and
what
he's
the
had like
fuck?
7 facelifts, so it's only fair.
Legit.
I'm speechless, absolutely speechless.
I'm gagged. Wait, I said my can we just cut that? I said my street address.
Did you?
Yeah, I said
Didn't even notice. Well,
Yep.
you can beat that.
pop that in, Tom. Can you put the time code in, whatever it is? Thank you very much.
Consider it
Tom
cut.
doesn't do time codes.
No,
Fuck, that's deadly. That's
Really?
that's a long editing game. Who edits?
me.
That's a long editing game.
Mm-hmm.
Kyle could give you a few pointers.
If you click a timer and then you write down on your notes, that's where you go straight to it.
Really?
Saves your time, Tom.
No, I watch every single thing because these two say so much that needs to be cut.
All right. Yeah, they would, wouldn't they?
And now you're on.
Some of the podcasts have 50 plus edits in it.
Usually I just hit play and we're off.
Mm-mm.
Wow.
Well, I'd be fine to do that, but Mr. PC over here.
Mr. Politically Cunted. No, I'm joking.
Just
Yeah,
cut that.
I loved Mission Impossible. Really,
Oh.
really great movie. Go watch it if you can sit
Insane.
through terrible dialogue and some of the worst
I
shit I've
gotta
ever
say,
seen.
at the start, I was like, this isn't going to be good. This is like a lot of admin and sort of just telling, not showing. And they were like recounting all previous 7 movies,
Ugh.
which I hate. It's
Yeah.
like, just get straight into it.
Yeah.
But it's so worth it.
Oh my God, it's so much
It's
fun.
so worth it for those, the plane scene. Okay, I got to say this. In no world do I ever want to be in a submarine.
Never. I don't see any need for it. I think surely we've evolved past the point where submarines are necessary, right?
It
All the
does
warfare's
seem-
happening with drones, planes. Get out of the ocean.
Yeah.
Get dry.
Get dry.
Get dry. We've all seen Das Boot, that
Seen what?
German film. It's like 5 hours long.
Like,
They're all in
really
a
haven't?
submarine. Get out of there.
Oh, God. And
Just
is
get
it
out of there.
And is it claustrophobic?
Yeah. You don't want to be in there.
Would you rather though that or buried underground, like on land, not on water, but still claustrophobic?
I'd rather be in a submarine, I reckon.
I'd rather be underground.
Would you rather be working in a space station for a month or
Yes.
working in a submarine for a
space
month?
station? That's way cool. Oh,
No.
but no, it's still infinity.
And
If
you're eating
lost.
paste and
But either way, you're eating paste.
surely you can cook a feed up in a submarine.
I don't know. What's the electricity
I
like
just think
down
for
there?
submarines, you're also not that deep where critical things are happening. Like, why do I feel like I could pop open the hatch of a sub and just go
fly
for a
and
little
we'll
swim?
to the top, just like Tom Cruise does. What? Okay, I hope this isn't a spoiler, but he's literally holding his breath. Is this possible? Like, what? He was deep enough to be in a submarine.
I think they
but
make
then
it
could
possible.
reach the surface of the water with like a free hold of a breath.
They make it possible. They definitely make it possible.
But isn't that
Tom's
the whole?
doing it all.
Is that the whole thing with like decompression or something? You have to.
So when you go scuba diving, you have to when you're ascending, you
Have
have
you
to take
scuba dived?
breaks. No, but you have to take breaks and breathe to let your body adjust to
So
the
you don't get the
pressure, so you
bends.
don't get the bends. Do you remember there was this old film? It's fucking incredible. No one talks about it enough. It was called Sanctum, and it's an Aussie film. And it's like a bunch of climbers, and they go into this cave, and they get stuck, and they have to dive deeper to go out of it.
You won't believe this. My dad, this happened to him.
What?
He-
The movie was based off.
Yes.
He's
Yes.
real life Sanctum. Shut your clip.
No, I'm serious.
Are you serious?
I'm serious. There are newspaper articles in our old pool shed of him stuck in a cave. They went in. He was part of a film crew. and he was on the camera, and then the cave like collapsed and fell shut, and they were stuck in there for like 3 days and had to get rescued.
What? Because this
No,
was
I'm
based
serious.
on a true thing.
Yes, and he's the truth thing.
He's the true thing. Because you're the real thing.
Tom,
What?
am I lying? This is
I don't know.
no, this is real. He's told us about this. Oh, I wish I didn't have holes in my brain. I could remember all the details, but there's literally
You have holes in your brain.
well, that's what we say because I just have terrible memory.
Wait, no. Anyway, it's fucked up, and you're getting the bends, and
No,
you're
I
doing
need
all
to
sorts.
get this. This is real. I'm not making it up. But yes, this is crazy.
One thing that I've never understood, and it happens in this film, spoiler alert, not Mission Impossible, Sanctum, came out in 2011. Get with it. If you're not watching it, get on it. Maybe earlier.
No, it
2009 or 8. 2008.
is when Sanctum came
2009.
out.
2009 is my guess, or 2010.
2011.
So that was my original
Very
guess.
close. Well, yeah,
What I originally said, so I should stick
Very-
to my gut.
correct.
Regardless.
I thought it would have been earlier. Then maybe Dad's is a different cave dive. Well, we'll get.
Well,
that.
yeah, but
But
your dad's would have happened before
it was-
2011.
It was in like the
80s or 90s.
80s.
Yeah, but Tilly, obviously it had to have been before 2011 because if you're saying the movie's based
No,
on it,
I
they're not
know,
just
I
going to
know,
make
but
a film a year
yeah.
after, babe. They're gonna take some time to study what happened, babe. But this person's like oxygen tank pops, and then it's like, fuck, we need to share breathing, and you go.
oh no!
And if I'm with you and your oxygen tank popped, I'd go like this. I'd go,
Bye. I know you would.
I'm not taking my shit off.
I know you would.
You fucked up. You're dead.
You're already like that, and it's not even life or death.
Literally, I'm not sacrificing. You know those things
If
where
you,
it's,
you know your face when I ask for 1 kernel of popcorn.
well, that pisses me off
Oxygen.
because here's the thing: people make fun. This I'm going to defend myself.
Okay.
People make fun of me for getting the largest popcorn you can get at Hoyt's. It's
No,
the
you
extreme.
do. It's literally the biggest thing, and you don't even touch half of it.
Bullshit. Because today, Tom can attest, I got quite the way through it. You were putting your whole arm. You had to put your whole arm in to get some. You can attest. Do not lie. There was a lot gone, wasn't there? We got through, I reckon, 4/5
We did
of
some
it.
damage, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's because you were sharing it.
But what I'm saying is, I know that people are going to want my popcorn, so I get enough where I can have my amount and then I can share it around. If I'd gotten any size,
Then why were you still
smaller,
salty when I asked for 1 kernel?
because you make fun of me for the size and then you ask for some, which
I
means
only asked
it's
for some-
lucky I got a large amount. Otherwise, there'd be none to share.
I wouldn't ask if you didn't get a big one.
Well,
you
I
got-
get the
if you
big one
got-
because I know you want some.
Well, I
And
only
people
want
have this
some
ego.
because you get the big one.
The cunts that rock up to the movies and go, I'm not getting anything. All right, cool, good on you. What, you want a freaking medal? You want the director to pop out of the screen and go, well fucking done, you're not eating popcorn in my movie, shut up.
Okay, I can tell Tom Cruise has gotten you heated.
No, but I'm just saying, like, I get the biggest
You've come
popcorn,
in hot
make
and
fun of
heavy.
me, go for it. Do whatever you want, but I'll tell you this.
I don't make fun of you, Will.
No, you were a part of the team.
I just eat the popcorn.
Mission Impossible was finishing that size and we got close.
Yeah, it was actually.
We got bloody close.
We were getting to the point where you start getting all the kernels.
I hate
All
that.
the hard bits.
Crunchy.
Cold at
All the
end.
hard, crunchy bits.
So we can just say no to submarines. Like, thank you, and we can scratch that off the list.
Can I say something so naughty that I know you guys are going to cut, but I'm going to leave it in just because it's going to be fun? There is an Australian influencer that me and Tilly and Tom
Don't.
and my sister all ravenously talk about. And I'm not going to say anything more than
Why
that.
would you say
But I just want to put it in there. There's 2. And you get no hints on gender. You get no hints on anything. But there's 2 Aussie creator influencers, whatever you want to call them, people in the
You
sphere.
love to stir shit up.
And it is like
so
they are our
naughty.
number
You're so
1 topic of
naughty.
conversation all the time. Anyway, moving on. What other
Moving
questions do you
on.
have?
You've got to
You reckon
show.
that's going to make the cut?
I can leave that in.
You've got. And you're gonna
Sound
you're gonna
off in the Facebook group.
You're gonna engrave their initials in the microphone. You have to like figure out the Morse code.
Who is everyone's favourite Australian influencer?
Honestly, mine is slowly becoming.
Oh,
I don't know.
are we
like-
for real?
Yeah. Let's be real right now.
A favorite Australian influencer.
One that we like kind of don't know.
Oh,
That we've never met?
Oh, I
Or
have
you
a
can
lot
meet
of
them, but,
American
not
ones.
like our close group.
Can I be so real?
Yeah.
Sofa Dofa.
she's
Oh,
up
I
there
love
for
her.
me.
I love Sofa Topher.
I love Deja.
I think Sofa Dopher.
I love
Deja's
Deja.
kill.
And I love
I love Tish. I think
No, Tish is Tom's
my
favorite.
New Year's
Tish is-
resolution for the year, like when it was like ins and outs for 2025, my one in that I had was
Tish.
Letitia Clark is going to have a
In.
massive
She's
comeback.
in.
And it is true.
No, I've
This is
had
why
a
I
big
always say,
Clark
Tom,
family turnaround. I was not
No,
about
we
the
know.
Clarks.
We know.
No, because it was always like every time Kat would cry over the like I've started a company and now no one's and it's like you're gonna absolutely succeed.
I think she's the sweetest woman.
But I'm starting to love her.
I love
They're
them.
the Clarks and what's the dad's name?
Jonathan.
Oh, the things I do to Jonathan behind
Oh,
closed
Will.
doors. The things I do to Jonathan. He's sexy.
Is Jonathan your type?
He's just hot.
You love like hairless
And I- no-
little silky twinks.
Yeah, but I also
I say
really
twink?
like. Yeah, you can say
Okay.
twink.
Thank you.
I just like that video that he made where he's talking about like the paws or something, and he's like, "Tell you what, if that was fucking my daughter, there'd be a fucking problem." And I was
What's
like,
this? Really? About paws, like skin paws?
"No, Paul and the paws."
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Oh, paws. I thought like Collade, the
He's
skin brand
fucking
paws.
going for. No, I'm a
No, I
I'm a
love-
Clark stan.
Yeah.
I think Sofa Dopher is the hardest working influencer in Australia.
I agree.
I think Sofa Dope is the hardest working leaves Will on scene when he invites her on the podcast influencer I've ever seen.
I reckon she'll be on Mutual Friends before you wouldn't.
What if
Girl
I message
power.
her right now and double text and say,
let's both message her and see who she responds
I'm
to
gonna
first.
She's
Reply
at
and
Australian
say-
Fashion Week. She's working.
"Oh, can we talk about Australian Fashion Week?
It's weird.
Can I look in the camera when I say this?
Sure.
If you give your time to that place, you're a loser. Unless you're getting paid. You're a gronk.
fair. I haven't seen one good thing come out of it.
The interviews where
think
they're
it's
like, what's the
needed
most
anymore.
amount of money you've ever turned down?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
They're not shying away from these questions.
And they were like, what's the most amount of money you've ever turned down? And all these influencers going like, I turned down $3,000.
oh.
And I'm like,
Oh.
do brand deals go that low?
You on a podcast is it's the most awful version of yourself.
I was like, they pay people that low for brand deals? I didn't know that was a thing. I'm joking, but I'm also not.
But he's not.
No, anyway.
So
no.
it was a story post.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So,
Oh, it makes sense
right. It was
now.
one story. Yeah.
It was going to be deleted after 24 hours.
And no link.
No
ex-
link.
No,
No,
Just a
no.
story.
exclusivity.
But, oh, so it was just a rock up.
It's actually a
thing.
repost.
Okay.
Of, yeah, cool.
No,
That
that's a
makes
joke,
sense.
guys. Okay, for those,
But it was actually really humble.
can I just say something? I'm taking the piss, but you know this. They know that.
you.
They know me.
And if you don't know him by now,
And get used
Unless
to
you
it.
work for a brand, then just don't reach out if that is your offer.
100% give up.
Mm.
End your brand.
I haven't kept up with fashion though, like the fashion week, and it's just not my thing. And maybe that's because I've never been invited, so I make it not my thing.
I was invited once by someone who was invited because.
Oh, same.
Yeah,
same,
yeah. And I
as a plus
went.
one,
And it
yeah.
was,
and it's the worst.
the funniest thing.
What?
There was this influencer guy. I almost just want to say his name because it was so funny. Like, and like, he's a sweetheart.
Okay, do it.
Oh, he's a hot Aussie influencer. Like, his whole thing is just that he's hot, right?
So many. And
Like-
it's like, I wish it was that easy. Imagine
Yeah.
if we didn't have to think of a funny idea and just literally turn up.
But you know what? If I was attractive, then I wouldn't have any of my humor. So I'm glad I've got what I've got.
Real.
But this guy, he was just known for being hot. And I was at this thing with Gus.
Mm-hmm.
And we're like, we were talking and he's like, is this your first like fashion week? I was like, yeah, this is my first like runway, like fashion show. He goes, are you serious? I love fashion shows. I love going to them.
I couldn't think of anything more boring.
Gus goes, what are your favorites? Like, where have you been? And he's like, oh, Paris, Milan,
Oh.
like all these places. And Gus was like, oh, like which one was your favorite one? And he goes, and Gus was like, just anyone even. And he was like,
Man, I wish I could think of just one.
yeah, he was like, and
No,
Gus was like,
literally
oh,
just
no
say
worries,
anything.
no worries. Like, it was like, ooh,
Where do I
that's
begin?
awkward.
So
Yeah.
many.
And you know what? I actually think I told the story wrong. I think he said, I've been everywhere for fashion shows. And Gus said, like, where? And
Oh.
he didn't even come up with a location.
Oh, wow.
He couldn't name another place he'd been. He was like, ooh, like, and it was just like, Bruh, just say
say
a
it.
country lad.
Anything would be good right now.
Anyway, lucky he's hot.
Yeah.
Thank gosh.
And
If there was a Bean Spillers, I'd say who he was in the Bean Spillers.
say it and we'll beep it. No, you have to tell me. Do we know him?
Yeah.
I actually don't know him.
Yeah.
But he
Bleep it.
sounds like a
Bleep it though.
fool.
Don't
Bleeping
cut
that
it.
in.
Bleep it. Oh, fuck off, Tom. Go on, you got some questions.
Well, basically,
Oops,
at my
all right.
notes.
I'm just checking the time.
I just wanted to. You can freely plug your show here. The stand-up show you've been touring very well, and I'm very proud of you, truly, because
Thank
we
you.
saw it. We saw it in Melbourne. We saw it in Brisbane. No, we didn't see it in Brisbane, but we were there at the same time. We just decided not to go. Called Why Am I Like This?
Yeah.
And it's about you as a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
And
No, they're all sold out. He doesn't need help.
yeah, honestly, they're all sold out, aren't they?
I'm doing more shows in Brisbane.
You're doing like a 300-seater encore in Brisbane? You know how proud I
standard.
am of you?
Well, guys, Tilly's doing her own show next year, the Melbourne Comedy Festival. She has to. Or else there will be literally no point of you doing anything next year.
Really?
That's my true tea.
Really?
If you don't have a show next year for the Comedy Fest, then there's no... we may as well just skip
Just cut
another
this
year.
now?
Yeah, we may as well just skip another year. That's how
will
important
you direct
it is.
for me?
Oh, I have to see what I got on. Let me just check. Yeah, I'm free.
Okay, you're free next year.
I'm free next year.
All right. Well,
You'll
There's
eat.
going to be some mutual friend shows next year as well, mate.
Ooh.
Holy fuck.
Oh,
Well, there's
can
no
I just
Charlotte.
say, Will is the mutual friend.
Yeah.
So all of this is nothing without you.
Yep.
But Jordan, our
Yup.
other
Do you want to
mutual
explain
friend,
what you mean by that?
because I will. Because Charlotte is Will's sister. Will is my friend, and now we have Charlotte and Tilly mutual friends from that. But Jordan, claims to be the mutual friend because can you be friends if you're siblings? Yes, you can.
But Jordan wouldn't be the mutual
No,
friend.
I
And
know.
fuck him.
I
He
know, fuck
sucks.
him. Anyway, I want to say,
Love you,
I want to
Georgie.
say, fuck Jordan, and I want to say, your show, Why You Like This. I want to know a question about you as a kid. What happened? What happened to you to now be like this? What do you reckon was like a? No, I want to know what. I want to know a lot of things about you as a kid. Okay,
Go.
All right.
I
One
can
of
tell you
them,
what happened.
What did you worry about the most as a kid?
What are we talking about, kid? Like what age?
7.
Food. Like
still
I was
like
a
that.
fussy eater. Yeah, but like I was really scared of a situation where I'd be forced to eat someone else's mum's cooking. Because in my mind, and I still
Ah.
kind of believe this, all your mums are shit cooks.
You're still like that.
Yeah, but I truly like my mum's a great cook. Everyone else's mum is shit at cooking.
I once tried to make spaghetti bowl because that's like one of the very few things that Will
Spaghetti
eats.
bowl,
Spaghetti bolognese?
spag bowl.
Yuck, I hate when people say that.
Why just say spaghetti bolognese? Spaghetti bowl.
It is spag bowl.
No, I
Spaghetti bowl is like that's
That's
just
just
the
halfway.
worst of
That's
both
halfway.
Are
words.
you serious?
Yeah,
I
that's
hate
fucking
spag bowl.
horrific.
I think that's
Then just say
disgusting.
spaghetti bolognese.
And Will refused to eat it because he said, I genuinely don't think it will be as good as my mum's cooking.
It's just a waste of everyone's time.
It is. But you're very good around that. Like inviting you over, you're very considerate with not eating my food. But
I'm considerate about it. That's good.
no, you are, because you so know who you are, and you just take care of your own thing. It's like I'll Uber eat something to the house rather than make
Well, you
a
know what?
fuss.
I think growing up, or even now, I'm so conscious because I can be a difficult person. I'm always like, how can I be a difficult person but make sure that everyone else is not
Put out
affected
by
by it? Do you know what I mean? So it's like,
Very
if I'm going to be a
considerate.
fussy eater, let's go wherever you want to eat and I'll just eat later. Or
But
like
there
that
is
sort
a
of
thing
shit.
because it's like, yeah, we can just go wherever you want to eat, and then we're like, okay, so we'll all eat together, and then you go, no, I'm not eating, and then you'll just sit there and stare at us and have water,
Yeah.
which I've actually a kind of respect.
Thank you.
I know a lot of people have an issue with it because you wanna enjoy it together. It's about the communal experience of eating food together.
Well, when we went to that Japanese restaurant in Brisbane, what
That
is there
was-
for me to eat?
Well, this
edamame.
this is the thing. Technically, all of it you could have eaten because it was a really expensive, nice place with like beautifully made Japanese food,
Ugh.
and you just sat there like a
Japan's the worst.
I want to go so bad. With
The
you.
worst. I don't want to go. It's so low on my list of places I want to visit. I couldn't be like, it is so deep in the crust.
We would have the best time.
We
Will.
wouldn't. I'm not interested in little robots.
No, but imagine
Oh, cool. The door opened on its own.
you love little stuff like
No.
that.
No.
Imagine us like squirreling around
No.
Tokyo
No.
going.
I don't. Wow, a vending machine that's got a fucking flip-flop in it.
No, I can
How
see
cool.
you. No, you can turn this off because I can see you.
Wow, a robot's bringing me my food and
Yes,
it's
you would love
slower
that.
than if a person
No,
did.
you would love that. And
No.
it has a little like fake smile on it because they're really cool and
I'll
progressive.
give it a
and
frown
so-
after my order.
No, I wouldn't let you. We'd have the best time.
Oh,
We could do
7-Eleven.
an escape. Oh, the food there is so good in the 7-Eleven. You would love the food. The little tiny ice cream mochis.
I don't like ice cream.
Oh yeah, you don't. You're impossible.
Oh my God. You know what though? I ordered something last night. It was so naughty.
What?
I had the yummiest thing last night.
What?
Ben and Jerry's. It was a cookie sandwich.
Stop it.
Bitch, get ready for this.
Was it raw?
Choc chip cookie dough.
Raw?
Yeah, it's like raw
Oh my God,
cookie
stop.
dough.
Like
no,
frozen?
seriously.
Why haven't you
It's
told
like a
me?
fresh.
We've been together all day.
I
and you haven't told me
I know. It's
this.
like a fresh cookie. Then you can choose what ice cream filling
Where did
you
you
want.
get this?
I chose the Tonight dough,
What's? Oh
which
my God,
has
you've got cookie dough inside a cookie
in
dough.
it, chocolate cookie dough,
Wow.
and then it's another choc chip cookie,
Yeah.
and it's like a sandwich. I'll order one right now to this house, and by the time it gets here, you can take a bite.
Okay.
Imagine.
Okay.
It's fucked. It's so good.
You could do that if we were in Tokyo. A robot would send it straight to our door.
There'd be no options.
Where it'd just be like vanilla flavor.
I don't know. I don't want to go to Japan.
Where did you get this? At like a Ben and Jerry's cafe?
I think you'd like 4 days.
No, I
in Japan.
Uber Eats it.
Oh my God.
Yeah, exactly.
4 days
No, but
in
I
and
don't.
out.
I don't like the whole. It's custom for this and because it's a beautiful place run on
It's
respect and culture,
gorgeous.
and I just.
Do you know yourself
I don't
better
need
than
it.
that because you're too loud and disrespectful?
I don't think I'm disrespectful or loud. No, I'm loud, but
You're
I think I'm
contrary.
extremely respectful.
I think you are too, because you know what's so funny when, and Tom and I were talking about this, Will came to both of our Mother's Days.
Oh, I wanted to talk about this. Yeah.
Yeah, so we were all in Brisbane together at the same time and we had our respective Mother's Days and Will turned up to both of them, which is just so funny to do.
Yeah.
You're like our son. and just meeting, like introducing
So
you
you
to
felt
the
like a boyfriend.
Yeah.
Like I'm introducing him to my family.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I felt like you were my boyfriend as well, being like, "Hey everyone, so this is Will. Like we've all heard about him," and the performance you gave was really unbelievable.
Performance? Explain.
Because you're normally a little feral rat that sort of gnaws at our ankles.
Yeah,
and then
but
on Mother's
this
Day,
was-
you walked in a little button-up shirt. I know you were on your way to a show, so you like looked a bit more done up, and you were like, "Hello, thank you for having me. Good evening. Hello, Mrs." And I was, who is this lovely young man that I've never seen
You did
before?
exactly what I would have done.
Yeah.
You
Polite.
honestly,
But I'm not
like,
going to
You
come in and be
gave a
like, doing, you fucking slut.
that's what I was expecting because that's how I see you.
How was the coma, bitch? Like, I'm not going to do all that.
I can't with you.
Like, I'm not going to do that. How was your fucking coma, slut? What's going on? Someone had a baby? What was I going to do? Oh, yeah, I'll kick that little fuck. Wee. Oi, Nana, go get me a tea, you bitch. What's up with you, mate, you fucking gronk? You want to spoof on me? Yeah, let's get this party real going.
And that's Will Gibb, everyone.
And you're like, oh, Will.
Well, that's just our funny little guy.
Like, you know, I've got respect.
You really, it's like a code shifting. Is that what it's called?
Code
When you-
shifting, code switching.
Switching.
Yeah, that's
yeah,
me.
Yeah, that is you. And yeah, where did you learn that?
Private school.
Oh my God, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Most expensive private school in Australia, but no big deal.
Has it done anything for you?
Yeah.
Would you recommend
Gave
it?
me my career, I reckon.
Because
it taught
of
me how to
the-
do comedy.
Because of the abuse you suffered having to learn to get a sense of humor?
You know what it was? No, it was just everything was so rigid and I was so staring down the life of a finance guy that worked a 9 to 5. Like it was
Is that
in
your
my
alter
face.
ego? Like
Yeah,
that's,
no, it
that's
was
where
in
you
my
would've
face.
been?
Yeah, and I was like, and then going to college was the same thing.
Can't believe you went to
And I
college.
was like, something clicked where I was like, I want to do whatever I want.
Yeah.
I was like, I've paid my time.
Yeah.
I've done 7 years of like high school and then another. I've done 10 years worth of time. I want to just go feral and do whatever I want. And I know it'll work out.
What did your mum and dad say?
They didn't think it would work out. So that's why I would say to everyone, 2 things. Firstly, pursue what you want to do. Go for it in some aspect. Because everyone does have a dream. You've got an eyelash.
Thank you.
Everyone does have a dream. And I feel like you have to, at some point, go for it. And then my second thing, which is more important than number 1, is have a very good sense of self-awareness.
Yeah.
Because yes, you might have a dream. You also could be so horrifically untalented and bad that you need to know, all right, I'm never going to make it.
Well,
but at least I tried.
This is like the constant balance of being somewhat delusional, but just as confident. Or
yeah, that's a great point.
because you need to be, the delusion is the confidence. You need to be, self-aware, but delusional. In keeping going despite rejection and, when you have setbacks and you have to be like, no, I do believe in myself enough to not believe everyone around me, even
I think
if you're
it's
not
that level
succeeding.
of there's this guy on TikTok called Garnet May, and he is my least favorite person I've ever seen in my life. GARNETMAE. I hate this man so passionately. And he's like the worst. He's just the worst human I think I've ever
Just
seen
like a
on
real
the
bro.
app. No. He's this weird, lives in Redfern, has these weird, multicolored dreadlocks. And he's got this weird thing where he thinks he's kind of doing comedy. And he's got weird jokes about he jokes about all the nasty things you can think of, and then he's cutting this tree down. He's got videos of him chainsawing this tree down that these old people want to protect, and he thinks he's this menace, and he's this 50-year-old man, and I'm just you're a disgusting bloke, and it's people like him that need to be told more often sit down and shut up.
Yeah. Maybe he got too much love.
Not even that. Yeah, maybe he did get too much love, but he needs to really get back. There's some people in the world that need to get bashed. Just once
I
in
can
their
name
life.
so many people that I'd love to be humbled.
100%.
And it would
I would love to
just-
see that Garnet May guy get bashed.
Really?
I'd love to see
We'll let
Greg
you sit on
Paul
that.
get bashed.
Who's that?
Logan and Jake Paul's dad.
Oh.
Yeah, I want to see
Why
him get
his
bashed.
Why the dad?
Just the worst guy.
Really?
Yeah. Just this the utter woke shit. I'm going to say what's on my mind. Who else needs to get bashed?
Sounds like my kind of guy. I like him a little toxic.
Anyway, you know it. You know that
No,
sort of
I
person
know
when you
it.
see it.
That was very inspirational.
Can I just play a bit of his stand-up
Yeah.
into the mic? It seriously fucks me up. Tom, did you look him up?
Yeah.
How fucking awful does he look?
Yeah. Does look awful.
Look at him. He's
Oh.
oof.
He needs to be checked.
And
What is it about some people?
here's his 7th stand-up.
This next act. Has anyone here been on these dating apps? Tinder, Bumble, Hinge, Unhinged, Fumble, Goodies? Does anyone lie about their age? No? Is it just me? I'm actually 52 now, and I thought I better say I'm a bit younger, so I said I was 42, and then I realized that's actually fucking old as well. So then I said I was 32, and I realized even that's pretty old. Does anyone use a photo that's not quite current on these apps?
No, please.
It can be embarrassing because you finally meet this person, you finally hooked up with somebody, and you've arranged to meet them, and
Okay.
they walk past you 3 times because they're looking for a buff 22-year-old,
This
and you're a
thing in me that I just
52-year-old
want to
guy with a
bully.
beer belly and proceeding.
Maybe it's evolution. Maybe
So-
some people do need to be bullied.
Yeah, I would never make fun of someone trying to do stand-up except him. That's fucking horrific. Go back to whatever the hell you were doing before when you didn't have a social media account and no one knew who you were, mate.
Is he a bad person? Do you know anything more about him?
Yeah, I've seen it. There's videos of him harassing these beautiful old people that are just like trying to protect this tree, and he just gets his
so he
chainsaw
went and
out and
cut
just
it
cuts
down.
this tree down, and he's like laughing at them, and he's filming them, and he's being like, "You're gay, mate. I know you like fucking men, don't you? Yeah. When are you gonna tell your wife you like to get it in the bum, mate?"
He's the one
And
with
this
rainbow
poor old
hair.
guy is just like, "What the fuck, mate? Like, you've cut my tree down." Anyway, I hate this guy. Sorry, I had to rant about it in some way.
Wow.
Really fun. I liked it.
Were you 7 when you started stand up?
7?
How old were you? 17.
Matilda, what the fuck?
I'm just.
Was I 7?
I'm really proud of you. You
Was
were an
I
early.
7?
You were an early. Wait, was that crazy?
Yes, 7. Matilda.
13.
I was 16.
Oh.
Evie's almost 7.
7 years old.
How old's Evie?
3.
Yeah, she's almost 7.
Almost 7.
Yeah, 4, 3.
Yeah.
So you were 16.
Yeah.
Good on you.
Hey.
Hey.
Tilly's done stand up and you can Google it.
Don't you
It's on
fucking
YouTube.
dare.
Tilly-Oddie
I
Black.
don't think it is. I asked Dad to take it down.
Tilly-Oddie Black.
No, I did.
YouTube.
He's taken it down.
Well, it's on there, everyone.
I was 18 and it was so annoying because it was all on Dad's account for so long because he's my stage mum. And he just posted all these videos on me and I said, no, it's really time to take them down.
How excited are you to do a Melbourne Comedy Festival
Not at
show?
all.
Why?
I'm not doing it.
Well, then there's no then you're just going to flop.
But can I do a show without it being stand-up?
You can do anything.
Anything.
They're like, then there's a review 1 star. She just went da 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 da.
Did anything over and over.
No, yeah, you got to, yeah.
Tell me, why stand up for you? Because I haven't like caught the bug, as they say.
It's just so fun. Like energy,
it?
the crowd, people.
I get so scared and bad stand up, there's nothing more depressing. Like bad improv. Like it makes me want to kill myself.
Bad improv is insane.
What would you prefer? Being stuck in a room with one bad stand up? That guy that we just watched?
No,
Or
I don't want to be stuck in a room with him ever.
Okay. Well, someone just as bad. Or like 6 bad. No, not 6. That's like too much room. Maybe like 3 or 4 really bad improv people that are like wearing a little fedora. Oh,
Far out. I'd rather
Actually,
be
I'd
in the
rather-
submarine that Tom Cruise is trying to like explode out of.
I'd rather the improv troupe because one-on-one, like imagine just one person trying to make one person laugh and like,
Anyone else? Hey, who
kill
goes this?
me.
Hey, anyone else?
Did you
No.
ever have a moment on stage though when you're like, this is it for me, I can't come back?
Yeah, Brisbane Comedy Festival. And all these
That was so
people
recent.
posting really nicely in our Facebook group. Oh, Will, you were so funny on Saturday.
And
I was
you're like, no, I wasn't.
didn't hear a single laugh from you.
Do you feel like you're like, well, no, you're lying to me? Or just,
No, I think there are quiet people because I will never laugh. I'll enjoy a
laugh
show.
either.
No,
Yeah, I'm not a
you're not
laugher.
very
I feel
cool
bad
people.
because I go and watch you and I'm like, I'm having the best time, but I don't
Yeah.
make noises.
Yeah.
I think I
I do
feel
this.
Yeah, I do that as well.
You know what it is? I am exhausted by stand up because I feel the obligation to laugh. So I will laugh even if I don't
You're a
find it
big
funny.
laugher, Tilly.
I am, but I laugh real at you. But in general, I'm like dying for the person if there's no laughter. So I just make noise. So that's why it takes a lot out of me to be an audience member.
But it's not up to you.
I'm fighting
chose to go up
just
there.
as much as you are on stage.
Yeah, you're like, I'm battling him too.
I
I'll take
had-
him from the back. You're like energy getting it. Like, come on, you. Come on, you.
Afterwards,
Come
I
on,
go
you.
up. Tough crowd tonight,
Yeah.
honestly.
I got him. We
It
got
was
him.
a weird vibe for both of us.
I got him from the back.
Yeah, maybe that's why I'm just like, I can't do it. I'm off. I'm off my shift.
Why are we obsessed with people like that?
I know.
They sort of people.
What I would love an Aussie battler is like someone I crave to be in my life so much.
Yeah.
I think
like-
I'd feel so safe.
Yeah, because they're like, right, doll, listen.
Honestly,
You don't need that crap because they're so objective. They have no emotion.
they're so blindly confident and no self-awareness.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
And it's also, there's no emotional stakes of subjectivity. It's like, no, that can't happen.
It's
So
very-
we're not even giving
it's
it the time of
black and
day.
white. It's black
Yeah.
and white. And they've never, I feel like they can't possess like a full emotional spectrum.
Yeah.
It's just like happy, sad.
No, it's frustrated or, okay.
They're not even sad, or they're not even happy. You're
it's
right.
frustrated or skeptical. That's it. It's either like, or no.
It's, you could never see this person self-reflective or proud
They're
or,
just
or like a
I got
number.
the job done.
Yeah.
And that's what matters. Put it in the shift.
And it's the
done.
Stamp.
Yeah.
It's a stamp and the file away.
And I just love
onto
things.
The
I just love the.
But we need to find like a fake work. We just need a desk
I want to
job.
make.
Why have we worked so hard?
I want a
not
fake
to
desk
get
job. I know. I want a
and
desk
now-
job so badly, and to be dealing with real people and be like, "Hello, can't do that."
Can we go work at the
Can we call a?
transport company?
Can we call a pub or something that's open right now and pretend to be like a supervisor from somewhere and be giving them orders like that? That's what I want to do right now.
Wait, call the pub and say,
Just call
I'm
anywhere.
just,
Hello?
here with the
Okay, well, I've got a call from Dave and we need that table filled. No, we can't be doing that.
And what it's
they'd
just
be
going
like,
to be some 20-year-old being like, who is this?
and we're like, no, listen to
love,
me.
you're not listening.
We're not on a personal communication level. Right. I could say all that or I could tell you what to do. What do you want?
How do we go about applying for a job at Transport of New South Wales?
Oh my God, that would be amazing.
We can like decline driver's licenses and
Nope.
fax. I'd love to fax something.
I need a fax and I need this.
Yeah, like an old-fashioned typewriter.
You know what gets me really fucking hard and erect?
Me?
Is when I'm at JB. When I'm at like JB Hi-Fi or someplace, and you know they have the keyboard. You know a keyboard?
No, when it's that typey.
No, just any keyboard, but on the opposite. But it's the
Is the
keyboard
little-
that's big enough. It's the little
With the-
keypad with the
keypad.
numbers, with the numbers,
And when
and
they
they
can
go.
do it with the back of the pen as well, like,
Yeah.
and they don't even need to look at it.
Yeah, they
and
go,
they're like,
"Don't those
3,
up."
5, 9.
I'm
My
like-
mum is insane. My mum is
she
the
is
best
actually.
at this.
Really?
Tom's mum's a bookkeeper,
I just wanna
and so
bet-
she's had lots of
She
years
can
of
touch
numbers.
type all the numbers like crazy.
Yeah, I want to.
Can we
And when I
get
used
her?
to do mathletics as a kid, like
You did
know,
athletics?
like like online, like you
I
do that
love
thing.
math-
I was dating a
Mathletics.
nerd.
I would just say the number, and mum would be like,
I
and I
love
was faster than the other
athletics.
kids.
Really?
I fucking love mathletics.
Well, it's athletics, but for maths.
Yeah,
You
and,
never
like,
did it?
No.
Pov.
It's like an online thing.
Why would
Is
I
it still a
do
thing?
that? This is.
And you know
So-
what? I remember, you know what was so cool? This is me getting so in depth. This could be niche as unlocking the wavy hair on mathletics
I
was
don't remember that
huge. Yeah, there was wavy hair and there was like movable backgrounds. I remember I had the coolest mathletics person. I spent so many like points on it.
Is this just like a trick that parents and teachers had to get you to learn maths?
It was like gamifying math.
Yeah, it was like you'd be up against 5 or 6 other players, whoever got the questions the
It'd be like a
quickest.
100-meter sprint, and your guy would move as you got the questions.
That's
right.
actually really smart.
And but I had the coolest look. I want to go like mathletics wavy hair.
I miss Neopets.
Mathletics
There, I said it. Sue me.
wavy hair, dude. Oh, fuck off, you prick. Mathletics wavy hair.
It's okay.
Okay, and it's a bunch of freaks coming up.
Yeah, what do you expect?
Oh my god! So these were the ones, and look, you could get different
so
hair
it's just like
shades.
The Sims, but for maths.
Look, that was your character. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. It looks
It's
so.
unlocking some memories.
Yes. But-
I had the funnest game, and it was like a Christmas Happy Land Adventures. Did you
Happy
ever
Land
play that?
Adventures. No. What was
I miss
it?
it every day. You had to you like download it. Oh my god! Okay, picture this. Still the eyelash. You
Yeah.
just want to touch my face.
Got it.
I hate eyelashes.
No, they're
When
fucking.
people hold them, like wish.
Yeah, no, I
Yuck.
wish you to fuck off.
Yeah. Picture this. It's the
I don't
last
wish that.
day of primary school and it's Christmas holidays. So it's hot. You've got nothing ahead of you for like 6 weeks. And you come home, you race home, you turn on the old computer and it's like, and then you load up your little Happy Land Adventures game and you've got some pizza shape sitting next to you and a Milo.
And then you. Sorry, cut that.
I want to keep that in.
Yeah.
Yeah. But before that, you were bliss.
That's cool.
That sounds so nice.
I love that. Can we keep
I
that
miss
in the pod?
I miss that game so much. What was your happiest moment?
Right now.
Oh, well, ski.
Yeah.
The three of us. No, you know what was so nice when we jumped off in the water in Clovelly?
You mean down there?
Yeah.
That's not clever.
Oh, that's not Clovelly.
Oh,
Watson's Bay.
which one? Oh my god, that was amazing.
That felt like the end of summer.
It felt like
It was like-
summer's here.
It was like, let's make a pact. After this day,
we'll be best.
we'll be best
And it was the
friends.
day before my circumcision.
Circumcision. And we jumped off the docks.
And then I was just in the worst headspace, wasn't I?
Yeah, you
For like
really
a
were.
week.
Which we all,
Endured.
Well,
And what?
We all endured that.
Endured.
I was in so
yes.
much pain. And it was the
Well, this is what you okay, I'm not going to minimize your pain, but I would be interested if we were on a same scale and we could measure it. I really think it wouldn't be that bad and you're just a drama queen and I could outlive all the pain that you've had.
I want you to understand what it would be like if you, every time you even rolled over. No, here's what I want you to imagine. I want you to imagine your pussy to feel like there's like ants or something crawling around in it all the time. And if anything, a brush, any slight thing like went on it, you felt it throughout your whole body. And like that, and even sleeping, you had to be bolt right still because if your pussy flaps flopped around even, then you just fucking feel it and you'd wake up in the middle
I
of the
wear a
night.
little training
And
bra
I was
on
about to
those
say, then
flaps.
your pussy bleeds, but that already bloody happens, doesn't it?
Well, okay, that sounds awful, but I just think that there's like some different way of like, could it surely be a different kind of pain than the body hasn't already
It's
experienced in another way?
hypersensitivity.
What about when you cut your finger and it's just like fresh skin?
No, it would be like I don't even know how to explain. Just like
Because I've like sort of cut the
hypersensitivity.
tip off my finger before and that's awful, but then you just get over it.
Yeah, but imagine you'd slightly cut open your puss.
Okay, but also I've seen you eat a bit of sauce on a papadum and have the exact same intense reaction as your circumcision. So I think you just feel very deeply.
I'm a super taster.
Well, you're
I'm a
I think you're
super
just extremely
something.
dramatic.
You are extremely
I just feel things really passionately, and I'm so glad I'm not some boring NPC that doesn't.
well.
How about
Okay.
that? How about fucking that?
What about
cunt?
all the NPCs who have to deal with your shit?
Fuck them. At least you're dealing with something interesting for once. Oh my
There's
god,
that confidence.
there's an Aussie influencer that gets 50 likes a post,
Who?
and she gets brand deals.
Oh, we're not going there. You're
Sorry.
deflecting again, just trying to shit on someone else.
Yep, that's true.
Yep.
But Tilly's the queen of it.
What?
Tilly is the queen of projecting how she feels
Oh
onto
my
other
god,
people.
that's so not fair.
Yep.
No, because
Yep.
this is
Because Tilly will do this. She'll go, you're hungry, aren't you? You're in a bit of a mood. And I'll be like, what?
No, no.
I'll go, what?
So
And then Tom
frustrating.
separately, a few hours later, will be like, Tilly's a bit grumpy. And then I'll be like, I fucking knew it was you, cunt. And you're saying it was me? Bullshit. You're a bit grumpy. You want a food,
This is
don't
so
you?
annoying
Because it's true, right, Tom?
A little bit.
Yes. You'll go, you're in a bad mood.
Sometimes it's
What?
true, but also no,
What?
because this is what you do. Because
Go
you're
on.
like, I know what you're thinking right now. Tilly's feeling this. Tilly's so pissy to be here, and I'm just like, no, I'm not. And then I can tell that something's up with you, so I go,
No, that's a lie because we do it to Tom sometimes. I've never done it to you.
you have. You do it to everyone.
No,
No,
not true.
is this true, Tom?
What?
Well,
Which
I
part?
I don't project.
What if we say it's all true?
All
One
right.
of Tilly's best qualities is that whenever she is in a mood, she will admit it later and be like, I was in a massive mood,
Oh, that's
which I
nice.
appreciate. Because if you were like, no, I never was,
I doubled
I'd
down.
probably break up with you.
Yeah.
Really, that's all I've got.
Self-awareness,
Self-awareness.
everyone. Self-awareness.
Sometimes I feel too self-aware that I can't live because I'm just watching myself.
Here's are the three things. Be self-aware, be slightly delusional, and take action like Tom Cruise does.
Yes,
Wow.
Tom. That's what you
Preach.
need to do. That's how you get successful.
Tom Cruise, he's not out there doing podcasts.
Can I say
He's
three?
not out there thinking, he just does shit.
No, this is just do it. Nike had it. Like, I've been thinking about it a lot lately.
I've got 3 tips to be successful. Those are the first 3. Those
Okay.
are do's. Can we get the do's again, Tom?
Be slightly delusional,
Yep.
be hyper self-aware,
Yep.
put yourself in other people's shoes. What are they thinking of you right now?
Mm-hmm.
And then stop
Take
thinking
action.
about shit. Just do it.
That's the 3 do's to be successful. Do you want to know the 3 don'ts to be successful? Don't glamorize bed rotting. Sick of it.
Sick of it.
I hate it.
Sick of it.
But do it if you need it for a couple of hours.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Are you trying to be covering all bases here?
No.
No, I do it sometimes.
I do
Yeah,
it all the
sure,
time.
sure.
But I'm not going to post about it.
No,
And sometimes I feel so good the next day. And I'm like,
Yeah,
I just
yeah.
needed
You
that.
needed a
No,
down
because
day,
can I tell
yeah,
you
for
something?
sure.
If you need to have a you day,
Yeah.
and you just cancel everything and just be like, just do it. But what you don't do
Is
is
post about it and then
is glamorize it and go, guys, I'm fully fucked. Because then you know what happens? You get a dopamine response of people like gratifying you. And then it's like, oh my God, that actually was great. When it should
and I just
be,
need to keep doing that.
that was
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
when I'm like,
Yeah,
I'm going to have a
that's so
nothing
fair.
day, I'll be like, fuck it. No gym, no walks. I'll game. I'll order a pizza.
How
I'll
often
just
do
be
you have a
fucking
nothing day?
disgusting. Maybe once every 2 weeks, 3 weeks. I'll have like where I'll do like full no work or anything. But I'll try and hide it from other people. If people are like, what did you get up
Definitely.
to? I'll be like, oh, I did so much. But I know that I didn't.
Wait, that's the other thing. Okay, we're going to get back to your lies.
No, go.
What's number 2?
Go,
though,
give me a
of the
lie.
don'ts?
Go. Give me a lie. Go.
Give me a lie. Just your whole life. Whenever you say something,
Like what?
there's like an ounce of truth behind it, but you've intensified. You don't ever let the truth get in the way of a good story, which I can appreciate as
An
as
example?
a story. Oh God!
Ooh.
Right
Last
now,
night you said you had a show to go to.
so true. And instead, Pat and them came over and watched the footy.
Wait, explain this. Explain.
You said you couldn't come to dinner last night
We invited
because
you
you
for
had
dinner.
a show.
I did have a show on
What
Friday.
time? What time? Last night?
Yeah. Last night I had a show.
What time?
I went.
Why can't you answer the what time?
I'm checking right now. I'm literally checking when I went.
You didn't. You didn't.
No,
you
I
didn't.
did have a show.
You didn't.
I had a
no,
show.
Look, you're
No,
doing
you
it right
didn't.
now. You're
No,
doing it right now.
but I did.
But what?
We went. We all went and watched the footy. Me and the boys.
That's not a show.
Yes, it is.
What the fuck, Will?
I had the footy.
When
Anyway,
you say
let's go.
You okay,
Will
well,
lies.
there's
Let's
a
just
lie.
move on.
Will's
Wait.
lying.
No. Because I know I did have a show.
No, you didn't.
No,
You're
I
still
did.
trying
No.
to
I did. And I'm thinking about this.
It was last night.
I had something and I skipped it.
Well,
Anyway, whatever.
this is how he gets out of lies.
How?
Did you see the gaslighting
The
there?
thing with Will, there's
And the
never any malice
deflection.
behind
No,
any of
there's
it. So
never
I
any
just
mal-
I'm like, whatever.
No, I don't care enough to follow up, but you are a liar. But it's never from a look at that little look at that you get me going. That little smile, that
But
little,
I'm just trying
that
to
little
think.
sneaky smirk. It's never from a bad place, which is why we don't care. But it's just the fact you do it and you think we don't
And
know.
no one calls you out.
Exactly. No one
Not even
ever
Pat
calls you out. I know. It's like everyone's just accepted that Will lies. You're still scrolling into a void. You think you're going to find your calendar of no-shows. Let's just admit it. Just say it.
I've got a show and Jordan is going away, is what I said. That was in reference to the Saturday night because I'm meant to be at a show now and I'm actually doing your podcast. And the show I was meant to go to was Rule graciously invited me to his orchestra show. I gave those tickets to
I'm
Jackson.
going to cut this bit from the
Yeah,
pod.
good.
I'm just going to cut.
Yeah,
to
no, that's
the next
fucking
bit.
bullshit.
Yeah, good.
That's bullshit. That is
This
fucking
never
bullshit.
This never gets-
That's bullshit.
And then I'm going to do a social clip of Will getting caught.
Fuck this. Fuck off. Fuck off. No. Anyway, number 2
Okay, number 2.
of things that you don't do.
Yeah,
Surround yourself with people
losers.
that aren't good at things.
Good. I agree. Aren't you the sum of the people you hang around?
You're the sum of the people you hang around. And I don't mean network and gaslight and social climb.
No, it's like the genuine qualities that your friends have and
Dude,
the,
if
the
your
vibe
friend is
of-
passionate about the weirdest thing ever, as long as
Love
they
that
have
for
like
them.
so many passion, you want to surround yourself with people that like have a real love for things. Surely, right?
Some
Why are we
ambition.
talking about how to be successful?
Hey, it's interesting.
This is insane.
I'd listen.
Who the fuck cares what we have to
What's
say?
your last don't?
Don't listen to us. The fuck? Why the fuck are we giving advice? Who the fuck came up with this as a thought?
Because we've got mics.
What the
So
fuck?
that means we
What
know
is
what
going
we're
on?
talking
Why does
about.
anyone give a fuck? Sorry, do whatever you want.
No, I appreciated that. I'm taking notes.
That was insane.
Did you get on a little ramble?
Yeah.
I enjoyed it for a little bit.
Same.
But
On my
then- but
high
then we-
horse.
we sort of checked back in.
And then hang on, who the fuck am I, mate? I just went and saw Mission Impossible on a
I
fucking
felt like Andrew
Saturday.
Tate.
Yeah, that was epic.
Yeah, yeah. I think it is Tom Cruise. He's sort of possessed
He's
us.
possessed me with like his magic.
Is it the Scientology? Because I'm
love
sort of
him.
getting behind it.
I've met him, so who cares?
Don't
Let it be known,
even.
Tilly left her
Don't
manager because she
even.
didn't get to meet Tom Cruise. I want to know
Fuming
something.
for
Okay,
days.
this is what I want to know about with you.
What?
What is your obsession with like meeting celebrities.
When? When else have I
Like
been
going
obsessed?
to carpets with like, oh my God, like there's this person. Like,
Am I actually like that?
yeah. Like you love the idea of like meeting some, like I get to meet XYZ.
I don't think
Like,
so.
is that?
Am I like that?
No, but not in an.
I don't think you're that.
Well, you did
No.
leave your manager because you didn't get to meet Tom Cruise.
Because they fucked up because it was a work thing. I was meant to be there for work and they had no idea where I was meant to be or doing. So it's like that's incompetence from a
Okay, so let me
manager.
ask you a question. If they were like, hey, we're doing a screening of a new film, you get to see it early, it's dress up and drinks, would you go to the thing?
No.
And then they say Margot Robbie will be in attendance.
Yep.
So why? Like that I don't understand.
Okay,
Because
okay,
to me,
in my
either
head-
or, I'm like, I'm still saying no or yes regardless.
In my head, and this is what's gotten me in so much trouble, is like I just think that something is magical is going to happen and I'm going to get discovered. And that's why I went and
'Cause-
lived in New York for a year and nothing happened.
Because my whole thing is like, okay, A, you're not meeting the celebrity. They are burdened by your presence and they don't
Yeah.
want to be there.
And I think that's why I always leave like downtrodden because my like big dreams
It's
didn't
exploded. Yeah.
and I just
yeah,
watched
yeah.
a movie in an uncomfortable dress.
But now we go to events with no like expectations, and they're much more.
I'm
fun.
learning. I'm learning how to have no expectations. That's the key to happiness.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting. That's all I wanted to know.
Because
Don't get me wrong. There's
you-
celebrities I would.
Because when we went to DragCon in the UK, that's like your celebrity mecca, and you got, which is fair. It's like when you are so close to your idols, it's like you.
I
Sort
couldn't
of
meet
freak
any
out.
of them.
You couldn't meet any of them.
Tilly was like, go over there. I was like, I can't.
No, they were like meter
Right there.
away from you,
I was
and
like,
it's
I
like
can't.
just go say hi. And like
was
that's
like, no.
why we caught two buses,
Yeah.
trains to be here, and it's like
One train.
felt like two. It was a long one.
Yeah, it was one train.
Two.
was about four
counting the
stops.
one on the way home.
Okay, yeah.
So and you
We got an
couldn't-
Uber on the way back. We got an Uber.
Will lies.
We got an Uber.
Remember
I'll
Will
get the
lies.
Uber receipt. We got an Uber. Anyway, sorry, but keep going. The one train in the Uber we
It's
got.
like in Memento. There's a photo of Will on the back that
Yeah,
says,
that's
"Don't
what
believe his lies."
Don't believe his lies. We watched Memento last night. Really weird movie. I get it. But something about being so close in the vicinity of like a famous person, you're like, the stars will align.
I was gonna say something fucked, and we just have to cut it, and it would just be pointless. I'll
Do
say
it.
it after.
Do it.
Okay, promise you'll bleep this because I'm going to cover my mouth. And I want to get your live reaction, but I'm going to cover my mouth so no one can even make out the words.
Okay.
And you're going to just bleep. Okay, ready?
What?
And Margot goes, oh, fuck. And Margot lights herself on fire. And
I'm
fucking-
scared this exists.
And fucking burns the cinema down.
Why? I'm scared that the audio could
I'm scared
be
this
leaked.
audio file exists now on the camera.
Can we end on that note? Thanks for having me. How long have we done?
You got to do 10 more minutes.
How long do you guys do?
An hour.
Fucking hell, seriously. Every episode's an hour. Don't hold
Once a week.
Don't hold yourself to that standard.
Honestly.
It's
what we
going to
do.
get hard.
That's what we do.
Well, we don't have to.
Hey, it's what we do.
Oh, gosh.
Tom Cruise would do 3 hours.
Tom Cruise would do 3 hours.
Fucking oath.
What do you
If people
reckon?
post in a Facebook group and say the episodes are too long, I'll make them shorter. But other than that, I'm not cutting
They've
them
been
shorter.
enjoying them.
Let me just say this. You do get boosted from percentage listen rate. So if you do have long episodes and people aren't listening to the whole thing, you're going to get swallowed. That's just my thing. But anyway, no big deal. What do I know?
What do you know? Can I just say one more thing about Tom Cruise and we can move on? Do you think he has to sacrifice being like a good dad and person in real life for the sake of having exceptional movies?
No. I think he's the best dad.
But his kids don't talk to him.
Yeah, but no one's weird fucking kids talk to them. They all got
So it's the
weird kids.
They're weird kids?
Yeah,
he's
it's
not weird?
It's they're all weird, those kids.
How do you know?
Because they're freaks, probably. Every celebrity's kids are freaks.
This is the thing. We know nothing about him.
We know nothing about him, but I'm obsessed
I
with
said to
him.
Tom, I was like, do you reckon he voted Trump? Because in my heart of hearts, I don't think he did. I don't think he voted. If I had to genuinely, I think he would have voted for an independent candidate that is like a.
But I don't know. I literally don't know anything
Scientologist.
I
about
think
him.
he's so locked in with his movies. He's blocked out the outside world.
You're a little bit like that.
Really?
Yeah, you know when you just like Like, I wish that I could let everything else fall away and just looks, eating, clothes, just focus on my work like
Did you say
do.
looks?
Yeah, looks. So I'm ugly. So you're saying I just don't give a fuck about how I look and I look ugly.
But the amount of time and money and energy I spend into like hair, skin, nails,
I don't
clothes,
care about that
makeup.
stuff.
Exactly.
And you've locked down a boy. Like, why do you care?
Because how do you think you keep him?
I'm never going to have a boyfriend. I decided
you are.
No. I've decided I don't want one. Ever. It's
What
a waste of time. It's such a waste of time.
This is the lock-in. You're
Yeah.
Tom Cruise.
Yeah, I don't care. It's a waste.
What do you want then?
I think you'll get
Surely
one at like
there's-
Nothing.
37.
I reckon you'll be 47.
I
and
reckon
then
I'll
you'll
be
get-
47 and I'll date a 20-year-old.
Yeah, I think so too. And you'll be rich and famous and they'll just be there for you for the money.
Literally, that is my dream.
Yeah.
Or my dream is to right now be married to I could see myself with like a 60-year-old that's like hot.
Right now.
Right now.
No, but you love them like pre-pubescent. So how do you get a 60-year-old?
Hang on a second. No, I want them like, I don't know. I reckon I could pull like a hot rich 60-year-old.
But I've never
But
seen
someone
you
with a
with an
zest for
older
life.
person. That's
Yeah,
like
I
not
dated
been your
older
record.
when I was younger. Like when I first came out, I was only going out with guys that were like maybe like 8-ish, like considerably older. Not considerably older, but
who's
they were
the
in like their
oldest you've been with?
They were like their late 20s. The oldest I've been with would have been when I was like 20, and I probably got with like a 31-year-old. Yeah,
good
but
on
also
you.
that's also like I rarely hook up either.
Yeah, you really
I'm
don't,
not
'cause
a
you're so
hookup
locked
person.
in.
Yeah, I'm locked.
Truly.
So
Yeah. I forget what I was saying about that, but basically I want to somehow drown out the rest of the world and just you go on your little walks and you come up with a whole script.
yeah.
But is it good? Or is it just like you're literally dumping everything in your mind? Like your little ADHD mind just has to get everything out.
No, I think it's just fun. I don't know. I don't really care.
Tilly wants to lock in.
I do want to lock in. I want to be Tom Cruise so badly.
Lock in there. It's actually pretty easy.
How? You just say, I'm just
Tilly
do it.
struggles.
I've struggled so badly.
How much time do you spend alone?
This is Tilly.
Nothing.
Tilly's like, I'm going to lock in. And then she'll sleep until midday the next day and be like, well, I'm so sleepy.
Today's a
I couldn't do-"
write-off.
Yeah.
How much time do you spend alone?
Nothing.
Put headphones on and go for a walk tomorrow morning without Tom to Bondi and listen to music. And I guarantee you'll cook something up. I guarantee you.
Really?
You've got a creative brain.
What do you listen to?
Tilly
I listen
hasn't
to
been
music
alone
that I
with her
like.
thoughts.
In
Ever.
maybe 20 years.
Well, then go and do it, you fucking cow. What do you mean? You have to do that.
Do you ever get like just exhausted by it?
No.
It really feeds you. That's nice.
Yeah, it's so good.
What do you listen to get in the zone
Soundtracks.
of a movie?
This is what I listen to I listened to this once on a walk. And I want you to tell me the film. I put this in. I would walk. I went to like Woolies and I listened to this maybe. I don't know how long ago, but like a while ago.
Will this get us copyrighted?
Probably
I'm
not.
so self-aware when I'm walking. This is the self-awareness. I'm like, everyone's watching me walk.
Okay, ready? I'll skip to like the.
This is cool. What is it?
And I love this. This is my favorite.
What is
this is my
that?
favorite one. Get ready. This. I walk around listening to this.
This is classic. This is what's in your head.
Yeah.
If I had
And
to
I'm at the checkout getting up and goes. And I'm like,
no
I'm like
wonder
looking
all
down
your
the halls.
scripts are like so fucked
Yeah.
up.
This has to be horror.
Yeah, what
it's
is this?
Us. The Jordan Peele movie.
Oh, that's
Yep.
great.
Bye, everyone.
Thanks, Wilski.
Imagine. No. Thank you for having me on the podcast.
No, it's been a joy.
Mhm.
And hope we can do it again.
And if you
you're
are
lucky.
60 listening to this and you're rich
Single
and
60
hot,
and ready to mingle, then follow mutual friends and we'll pass the note on to Will.
yeah,
Bye, mister.
bye.